so glad you dropped by the At-Home Kitchen today. We're so excited. There's a buzz in the place today. No, we don't have bees, but we have a busy lady who is, she's just a special, what the world is going on over there? Okay, in case you're wondering who the busy bee is that's here, Loretta Scott is in the kitchen here on At Home. I'm telling you, I'm so excited, so happy she's here. It's been a couple of years since she was here, and every time she comes, I tell you, we have the best time because she's a very, very dear friend, a favorite with all of you, and was here at the ministry for many years with her wonderful husband, Stan. And, of course, he's in heaven now with the Lord. And but she's going strong, and she brought a wonderful friend with her, Shirley, and we're so glad they're here today. And she's going to make an Italian dish that, whether you're Italian or not, you're going to love it. If you like chicken, you like peppers, you like rice, you like peas, oh my, two really, really good entrees. You know the neat thing about friends, like I haven't seen Loretta in a couple of 3-4 years maybe, talked to her a couple of times on the phone, but when we get together, it's like we were never apart. And that's what real friendship is about. And you know, it's even the same way you can be with the Lord. Sometimes we go into areas of our relationship with the Lord where we don't spend as much time with Him. We let things of the world get, like, we get involved with Him, and then we tend to, like, give God the leftovers, and pretty soon there's no leftovers. And we find ourselves one day we wake up and we're far away. But you know, all you have to do is mention His name, the name of Jesus, and you're right there in His presence again. And you know what? He's not forgotten you. He's not forsaken you. We may forsake Him, but He will never forsake us. So if you haven't talked to the Lord in a long time, this might be a good day to do that. And if you haven't talked to a dear friend maybe in a couple of years, like I haven't spent time with Loretta, and I'm so excited to do it today. Maybe you want to call that friend and say, hey, let's have lunch together. Let's do something together. Renew those good friendships. They're few and far between. Well, I'm going to give you my hint for the day, and when we come back, hang on to your seats because Loretta's in the house, and you don't want to miss it. We'll be back in just a minute. Here's today's at-home hint. Always season chicken, meat, and fish evenly. Sprinkle salt and pepper as though it's snowing. This will avoid clumping or ending up with too much seasoning in some areas and none in the others.
If you have an at-home hint, a favorite recipe, or just a friendly greeting you'd like to share, we'd like to hear from you. Post it in the comments of this video or visit our Facebook page.
Told you she's in the house, and here she is. Loretta, I am so glad to see you.
And honey, I am so glad to be here, even though you did call me a busy bee for a bit.
That's, no, a busy bee, because you're
a busy bee.
You're fudging around over here with stuff.
I know. I was trying to make the thongs work. Tongs or shoes.
Thongs are on your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to make that work, and it got away with me, and it just started bouncing around.
Anyways, so glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too.
You look
Arlene.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, and she's going to make, like I said, this incredible chicken thighs.
Right.
Why do you pick the thighs?
Well, because the thighs are much moist. Much more
meat,
moist,
yeah.
Like some people, if you don't like thighs, you could make the breast.
Yeah.
And I have tried that. I've made like half a pan of thighs, a half a pan of the breast. Okay. But that dries out real quickly.
They do. You're right.
And we don't like dry things.
No, so you have some oil in a fry pan.
Yeah, so we have oil and olive oil, of course.
Okay.
And you need glasses if you're going to do anything at
Don't
my
need
age.
to see. Let me see.
Okay, now I know everybody does it differently, but I got to do it my way.
You're going to bread the chicken thighs, right?
Yeah, but see, I use my fingers.
Oh, sure.
I put my,
does that need to be cut?
Big one.
Do we need to cut that?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me get scissors over here, kitchen
Look at that thigh. Holy cow.
Imagine what that
Must
chicken
have been
looked
a
like.
big chicken.
Here, let's do it.
You can do that.
I will.
Yeah, I like for you to be doing stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I'm here to accommodate.
Okay, I always do it this way. And
you bread?
I bread mine first, and then I put it in the egg.
Oh.
And then I put it back in the bread.
Well, that makes like a double breading, huh?
Yeah, and it really, you know what, Arlene, this could be
too
cut
big too, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty big. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just...
Well, if you want a serving size, you want it a little bit smaller.
I know.
Maybe I'll just check these out while you're doing the others.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, so I will continue with the
Go on, my
breading.
dear.
And now I'm going to put it into the egg.
Okay, there you go.
And there we go.
Okay.
Like so.
Just like that. And you're going to, is that,
okay,
do you think that
I
oil's
think
hot
this,
enough?
probably not.
You need, we'll turn that up a little bit.
Yeah, you can do that because I don't know about your stove.
Okay.
Your stove is weird.
No, it works well.
You think?
Just have to know what you're doing.
that
leaves all of us out, right?
You really told me there.
Well, it's different than when you have it home, I'm sure.
I know.
Okay, there you go.
Here we go. So these guys go back in here.
Yep.
Like that.
You make sure it's covered well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And of course, the crumbs are Italian breadcrumbs. You know what I mean?
That has so much flavor, doesn't it?
Yeah, much more than the plain ones.
Oh, yeah.
So
they taste flat to me if I use the plain
I know
ones.
they do to me too.
Yeah,
I mean, this has parsley in it. Look at the old parsley.
Beautiful.
Bits.
I think there's even some cheese in that, if I'm
yes, there
mistaken.
Is. Yeah.
Okay. They're starting to brown. And we'll stick it over there. Okay.
Okay. We got to do the rest of these guys.
Wonderful. Looks good. And how long do you let that cook? Do you have to let them cook
just until it browns. No, just until it browns, because once it's browned, then we stick it in the oven, okay? Okay. This is just the browning process, that's all.
Okay. They're
coming along.
Yeah.
And these
guys.
How
many do you think this would feed?
Probably about 4 people.
4 people? Yeah.
I think so. And you might even have some things left over.
Oh, I bet it's good cold, huh?
Yeah. I like leftover stuff.
Me too.
I always have. Some people don't, but...
You do, huh?
I do, yeah. I love leftover. Plus, that means you don't have to cook.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Well, you know, now that Stanley's gone home to be with the Lord, I do cook. Truthfully.
Well, I think it's important. Tell that to people who are alone.
Well, I know a lot of widows.
They don't. They feel like, why should I do it just for me?
It's almost like they don't think enough of themselves.
That's exactly
Now, my girlfriend Shirley that's with me today, she's from Steubenville, and wonderful husband, good marriage. Her husband passed away 2 years ago, yesterday. Oh. But she cooks.
Sure, absolutely.
And we laugh about it.
Because you're worth it.
Of course we're worth it. Now, there
absolutely.
might be a day or two that I might send out for something, very seldom.
Of course.
But I like to make, like meatloaf.
So you have leftovers, huh?
Yeah, I love leftovers.
I love leftovers, too. There's so many ways you can fix them after the...
But you know what? If you're widowed and your children call you, and you're always saying things like, well, I'm just by myself, there's nobody to cook for, it doesn't make your children feel very good.
No, that doesn't. It makes you feel bad.
Yeah, and who wants to be around you if you are a downer?
This is
really
true. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So I try very hard.
So you try to be very positive. Huh?
Yeah. Do I have a bad day now and then? Yeah. Of course I do. I'm a human being.
You know what? We're going to take a break while these brown up. When we come back, there's a whole lot more. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. Here we go.
Do you love watching At Home with Arlene Williams? Then be sure to check out our new YouTube channel. It's filled with classic episodes from over 20 years of At Home, and more videos are added each day. And don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home.
If you just joined us, my dear friend Loretta's here, and she's making chicken thighs with peppers and artichokes. Just browned up all the thighs because you've breaded them. Now what are you doing, honey?
Okay, so now I'm putting some garlic salt on them.
Okay.
Of course, here we go again. Some people will salt it before they brown it, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you do what you want, right?
Yeah, I do what I want to do.
Okay.
That's all.
That looks like a lot, but that's that real thick salt, so I don't think it's going to be too much.
And then it won't be too much.
Okay. I trust you, honey.
I know you do, honey.
So how's Glenn doing?
Oh, honey, my baby Glenn is wonderful.
And you have grandkids. How many?
Well, I have 2 grandsons. One is 4 1/2, and the other one's 9. And I got too much pepper on here because I'm thinking of my babies. But that's all right. Yes, and then I have a granddaughter who is wonderful.
Okay. You ready to roll?
Yes. Okay. She's 27, and she has a baby.
So your great-grandma, too?
Well, yeah. See, actually, we were trying to figure out what that child could call me. And I thought, you know what?
Loretta would not be appropriate.
No. No. So I thought, you know what? I'm his great-grandmother.
Right.
So I decided Gigi
Oh,
would be
cute.
perfect.
That is perfect.
I know. And so
Good thinking.
it calls me Gigi. And
I love
my
it.
daughter-in-law, Dawn's doing very well.
Good.
And, of course, Joanna, she's married to Glenn.
And Glenn is a photographer par excellence in Boston.
In Boston.
Boston.
He parks the car.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do now, those guys, you know. Okay. Now, what are you going to do with that skillet?
Okay, with all this stuff that's in the skillet,
All the
we
goodies.
leave it like that, everybody. You don't clean it up. Just leave everything like that.
Okay.
And I think we could turn the heat down.
The second one, just the second one.
The second
just turn
one.
it a little bit.
Okay.
The other way.
The other way.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Okay, so and we put that back in the heat and put our red peppers in.
Ooh.
One red pepper.
And one green.
And sliced up like so, as you can see. And then the green pepper. And you really just saute this. And
the smell of that is incredible.
I know. And see, I already put enough salt on there
Yeah, you don't
and
do any
enough
more.
pepper. So, you know what?
What
I
you need,
think I
honey?
could use a wooden spoon.
Right up there, honey.
Holy
there.
schmoly, there's
We
a whole
have a
bunch of
few.
them.
Yeah, we have a few. You know what? While you're doing that, I'm going to start because I'm going to make us a Roquefort dressing.
Okay.
Because we need a salad, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So you do
Okay.
that. Just continue on, and I'll be over
If
here
you
asking
need any
questions.
help, honey, just call
I'll call
on
you.
me.
I will. I will definitely call. I love her. She's so cool. Oh, what was that you just put in there?
These are artichokes, baby.
Marinated artichokes?
Marinated artichokes, 2 jars. And
Look at that.
this is so good, you
You
guys.
juice and all?
Everything,
Oh, my goodness.
everything.
Paul, it's one of Paul's favorite foods.
Paul
is
will
artichokes.
love this.
He will. He
Yeah.
definitely
And then
will.
just saute it as I'm doing it right now.
Now, how long would you do that?
I would say for about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 minutes.
Because, Loretta, that's not ready to eat, that chicken. You have to bake it, right?
Yeah, the chicken has to bake for an hour and a half on 350 degrees.
Okay, so that's got some
Covered
more
with
to do.
aluminum oil.
Okay. All right, so while you're
Aluminum
sauteing,
foil.
you want to
Okay.
turn that up a little bit, or
Yeah,
do you
I
want
am.
that just to sit there until and start your peas? What do you want to do?
I think I'll heat, oh Lord help me.
Do the second one. There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
all right. I'm just going to do this for a few minutes, then we'll
Okay.
start on.
Well, then while you're doing that, I have a 1.5 cups of mayonnaise in my bowl, and here's 1/3 cup of buttermilk. Do you like buttermilk?
I don't like milk, period.
Not at all?
No,
Like, not at all?
not at all.
Wow.
But whatever you're making, I'll like.
You're going to eat. Well, when it's all mixed up with other stuff.
I mean, I like ranch dressing.
well, then
I
you're
like
gonna like
ice
this.
cream.
Yeah, you're going to
That's-
like this. I've just also added
Honey-
a little bit of sour cream.
That's going to be wonderful, I can tell.
Well, you know what this is? Do you remember the Ritz-Carlton Hotel down in Pittsburgh? Was a big, fancy Ritz-Carlton. This is their recipe.
I forget about the risk. How
yeah,
many
it
years
was there.
ago
Oh,
was
many
that?
moons. I was a kid.
Oh, I
that
was probably
like
20
20
2.
years. Yeah, 20 years ago.
I think I was like 2 years old. And
Yeah.
You were probably 15.
Thanks, Loretta. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, honey.
Okay, now I have 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice going in here. And then we're just going to fire it up. Do you like hot stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're going to give it just a
That's good.
little drop of a hot sauce in here. We don't want it too much because we don't want to overwhelm it.
I like to have the recipe for that.
You'll have it. You're going to have it. And
That
then
sounds great.
Some Worcestershire.
Okay.
Can you say that?
Worcestershire.
Very good. Very good. And there's just a little bit of that. You don't want to overwhelm it either with
Okay,
that.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit, just to get a little bit more flavor. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
tell us about the peas and the rice you're going to make too. Why
Okay.
don't we throw those vegetables in there? Maybe they could be cooking while you're sauteing them.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so for the rice dish,
Right?
I got to turn this heat
Laurie's
up a
going
little
to turn the 3rd one on for you.
bit. Oh,
okay.
I'm on the wrong one.
She got it. She got it. Now, you want to turn the 2nd one up a little bit, Loretta, because you turned that one off, honey.
That's okay. That's about ready to go.
Oh, is
on
that ready?
top. Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's do this. And the first thing we do when the butter is melted is put in the celery and the onions.
It's about 1/2 cup of celery.
1/2 cup of celery
Chopped,
and
okay.
1/4 cup of onions.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's really to taste. If you don't want that much, don't put that much.
Yeah.
Whatever you
and
like.
maybe if you don't even want any onions, you don't have
use
to
it.
do that.
That's right. Let's get rid of
There's
these.
no really you know, big set rule on it.
Right.
And then,
you're going to let those...
Okay, here we go. And then I put in the mushrooms.
Woo, baby, look at the mushrooms.
Now, these are canned mushrooms. If you want to use fresh, that's up to you.
But you want to drain them, right?
Yeah, you drain them. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, see, I could eat just that.
I'm telling you. That and a little piece of bread, what else could you want, huh?
I know. Okay, while that is sautéing,
yes,
I am going to put the peppers and artichokes over the chicken.
All righty. Let me turn this around.
Pick it up.
Wait, hold on, go ahead.
And there we go.
Yeah, oh, that looks so incredible.
You know how good it smells.
Oh, and the juices on that. All of that wonderful chicken juice.
Spread it over it like that.
Oh, my word.
And it's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
And you know what? Some people don't agree with green peppers, or rather the green peppers don't agree with them. So you can use
yellow,
the red and the orange or the yellow, whatever.
Definitely. Beautiful. Foil on that, or just...
put foil on top, which I have some. And this, in the meantime, is sauteing.
Those are getting there.
Yep.
Okay, now while that's sauteing over there, here, give me that piece of foil and I'll wrap it for you. Now, while that's sauteing, tell me what the rest of this pea recipe is. What else do you do here?
What you do is you cook a cup of rice. I prefer Uncle Ben's, and I don't care for instant, but some people do.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's your preference?
That takes like 20 minutes to cook the rice. And then, of course, you chop up your celery and your onions, and you saute them.
Let Lori have that. She's going to pop that in the oven for us.
Here, baby. You can stick this in the oven.
Careful. Okay, good.
And the time has to be 350 for an hour and a half.
Okay.
And that's done. In the meantime, I'm going to put some salt into this.
Okay.
I don't use garlic salt because this is kind of a delicate taste, I think.
You don't want it overpowering.
And, you know, you don't want it to be too garlicky.
You have a little bit of garlic in the chicken, so that'll balance it out. We only have a minute and a half, so we want to talk them through so they're sure to be able to understand what we're doing here.
Okay, got some pepper in there, and now I put in the peas.
Look at the peas. Those have been pre-cooked,
yes,
frozen peas, pre-cooked.
Early peas.
Early peas, petite peas. Aren't they beautiful? I love the little ones.
They're so cute.
Okay, while she's doing that, I'm crumbling some blue cheese. And I like to do this by hand. You can buy the crumbles, but you get bigger pieces if you crumble it yourself. And this is going into this dressing. And what I have added to the Ritz-Carltons is just my own touch. I like a little red sauce to go with the blue cheese, because blue cheese dressing is always white, right? It's always white.
Yeah,
so I add a little French dressing because it tastes so good. Just gives it a different dimension. And somebody told me that in France, really and truly, Roquefort is a pink sauce.
Yes.
And is that right? Yeah.
Well, I don't know, being Italian, but I sometimes will have red sauce. Sometimes I always have red sauce. But if I put whipping cream into it, it makes it pink.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
A different taste.
She's going to add her rice to that. I'm mixing mine. We got the chicken in the oven. We come back. We're in the dining room, and we're going to eat. You don't want to miss it. Here's how you can get all the recipes from today and all month. Go, Loretta, stick that rice in there, girlfriend.
Just go to ctvn.org/athome to get all the recipes from today's show for free. That's right. No subscriptions, they're available online at no cost, and more are being added each day. So join us at ctvn.org/athome to get today's recipes now.
Oh, it's always such fun, such fun to be at the table with your friends. And Loretta's friend Shirley's joined us. She came up from Steubenville with Loretta. Loretta, look at this table.
This table.
You're responsible for it all. Look at this.
Well, not all of it, because
most of it.
Well, most of it. Okay, I'll take the credit because it does look good.
Look at the chicken thighs with the red peppers and the artichoke down there in the front. I'm telling you, the smell is awesome. There's juice in that. That's incredible. Next to it is her rice and peas. And that is so easy and so delicious. If your kids like rice, they're going to love that. You liked it too. I know Shirley was like, this is good.
Shirley likes everything.
She likes, And then here's the Roquefort that I made to go on a wedge of lettuce. Now, this happens to be one of Paul's favorites. And all you do, you have your wedge of lettuce, you cut it, and you just pour it down like that. If you want this a little thinner, you could make this thinner with a little bit more buttermilk. But look at the chunks of that you can put on that. As much as you want or as little. You could drop bacon bits or anything else you want on there. We've added some spumoni. We've added a little biscotti. Is this a true Italian?
This is Italian. We make it Italian, even if it isn't.
This isn't the Mama Leone's. This is a Mama Loretta's.
Yes, Mama Loretta and Mama Arlene.
Arlene. Yeah, that's not an Italian name. But you know what? I'll take it because I love all of these things. And most of all, I love friends. And my new friend, Shirley, too. And we love you because you're family. You really are family to us. You've been with me for 20 years. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. And please, drop us a note. And if you feel like you'd like to give a $20 offering just to say, thanks, CTV, for keeping Arlene on the air for 20 years, we would appreciate that just one time. So there's an address at the bottom of your screen, and just drop it to there in care of At Home. Thank you, Loretta. I love you. Come back anytime. Thank you, Shirley. And thank you. Be sure to join us the next time because it wouldn't be the same without you. We'll see you then.
Furnishings provided by Levin Furniture, featuring Lane's Country Living Collection. Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Trevosburg, Pennsylvania.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode of At Home. Thank you for watching.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.